Honduras is located on the eastern tip of Central America. It borders Guatemala, El Salvador, and the Atlantic Ocean. Honduras is one of the poorest countries in the Western Hemisphere. Its population is nearing 7 million, and more than half of those people live in isolated, hard-to-reach rural villages. Life is hard, day in, day out. Life is even harder for countless others who are being abused, discarded, and counted as worthless, all because they cannot hear. They do not read and write because it is believed they cannot learn. They haven't had the opportunity to learn. They have not heard the gospel message. Many are living and dying without hope. The world is waiting. The time is now. Love can be heard by all. Signs of Love is bringing hope to these people and equipping them for a better tomorrow. Signs of Love is saturating the rural areas, locating the deaf, and bringing them together to teach Alesho, their country's sign language. Signs of Love is working with deaf people who have no language and begin by having language programs in rural villages by teaching not only the deaf, but their families and other villagers as well. Signs of Love's founder, Robin Hanna, is equipping deaf Hondurans to carry on this work.
In 1999, I moved to La Ceiba, Honduras, knowing there was no deaf community. And I just started meeting deaf people and teaching them Honduran Sign Language. And in that process, deaf leaders started to emerge.
These deaf leaders are emerging from obscurity and becoming role models and icons to deaf who are in complete isolation. These leaders are eager to learn more and are passionate about their work. In January of 2002, Signs of Love launched their first Church of the Deaf in La Ceiba, Honduras. The team is committed to launching deaf churches throughout the country and training other deaf Hondurans to lead and pastor. Each summer, the Signs of Love team hosts a deaf camp in La Ceiba. The deaf are picked up from the surrounding areas and brought to La Ceiba to learn, play, and interact with other deaf. These camps bring together the deaf to encourage a sense of self-worth, belonging, and cultural identity in an environment fostered for spiritual, educational, and social growth. The deaf will learn more language, some being introduced to language for the first time, while others work on literacy. They will learn about God's Word through dramas, dialogue, and crafts. This is a time where they live in an environment where they belong and where they come first. It is a time where they are shown love instead of rejection and where they discover their lives matter.
When I look into their faces, when I first meet the deaf, when I first meet whoever, and they don't have a language, they have that look in their eye, like, I want to learn, I want to know. And then when they start learning language, and they start getting some self-worth to them, and they start knowing that their life counts, nothing can explain the feeling that I get from that. Really, what I've learned is the key is just letting that deaf person know that they are a person that has potential and value. And in doing that, you just spend time with them, you just love on them, and you just show them that they can do things. You don't do it for them, you let them do things. And that's all it takes.
Porque él no les podía entender, ni el maestro le podía entender. Y entonces a mí me dio gran lástima y yo le pedí a Dios que un día pudiera alumbrar qué podía hacer de mí. Y así le sigo pidiendo que mi hijo sea algo en la vida de él. Porque solo él es quien puede ayudar. Solo Dios sabe por qué me lo dio así. Y Él es el único que me va a sacar adelante. Yo tengo la fe que Él va a crecer y Él va a ser útil también. Y va a poder ayudar a otras personas que, así como lo ayudaron a Él, que Él se sienta que Él puede ayudar.
This organization would cease to function if it were not for people stepping forward to make a difference. Each of us has the potential to be a valuable resource to this ministry, and you can become involved no matter what language you speak. You can make a difference in becoming a prayer or financial partner. You can make a difference by supplying goods and services. Signs of Love is always in need of skilled professionals willing to give up their time and talent, and Signs of Love can always put your donations to good use. You can also make a difference by serving full-time with Signs of Love. Signs of Love missionaries are self-supported and are doing awesome things with the organization. You can also make a difference by serving as an intern or serving with Signs of Love on a short-term endeavor. Signs of Love is mobilizing deaf Hondurans to carry on this work to reach the deaf in their country and in other nations. Hundreds of deaf have already benefited from the work of Signs of Love, and hundreds more are waiting. You can make a difference. The time is now. Love can be heard by all.